Hi guys, in today's video we're going to be looking at our Austinheeley restoration projects. Let's go and have a look. Engine wise, we've got the original 4-cylinder 2.6 unit which we've built to Spec. So we've got the Spec reprofiled camshaft, the distributor which has been rebuilt by Distributor Doctor with the correct curve, and the H6 Spec carbs which have been rebuilt by Berlin, which look absolutely fantastic. They've done an absolutely wonderful job, they really have, and a nice quick turnaround on those as well, same as Distributor Doctor for the distributor. He's been brilliant as well, he really does know his stuff. Engines, as I say, fully rebuilt, it's all painted, ready to go, and we've got the lifting eyes and the strops on top, so we're not a million miles away from putting that in now, which is a nice place to be. The gearbox, we've got the BN2 4-speed unit with the original BM1 overdrive and the 106 bell housing, which will allow us to run a 3/4 inch master cylinder, and with an adapted pedal box have a hydraulically operated clutch. Moving to the back of the car, we've got the very late BM1/BN2 5-stud rear axle, and everything else in there is standard. On the front of the car, we've got the disc brake conversion, which consists of the 3000 Mark 1 kingpins and trunnions, 3000 hubs, and Type 14 calipers. Externally, the car is going to be standard. A lot of people with the Spec kit will run a louvered bonnet and spotlights, but we're going to keep the car looking standard from the outside. We are going to de-bumper the car, and we've had the holes in the shrouds filled over from a looks point of view, but the bumper mounts on the chassis itself still remain, so the new owner will be able to go back to bumpers if they want to. A little bit about the car first of all. It's a 1954 Austinheeley 104 BM1. Car started life in California and came over to the UK about 20 years ago, and it was built by a guy who set about restoring it. He had the chassis blasted and primed and sourced a lot of parts and had a lot of things rebuilt, and worked on the car as and when time and commitments would allow. The age-old restoration story. We bought the car about 18 months ago, and it needed a lot of welding, floors replacing, the inner wings themselves needed replacing, boot floor needed replacing, so we welded everything in and then got all the panels fitting onto the car after a lot of cutting and shutting and reshaping, and the car then went away for hand finishing and priming. It's then been painted in its original Old English white and returned to us a couple of months ago, and then we've set about logically rebuilding the car. So we started with the front suspension and brakes, brake lines, and the rear axle, rear brakes and suspension, and handbrake, and that's where we've got up to so far. So I'm going to put a series of videos together to document our progress along the way, and if it interests you in any way, stay tuned.